Hey up YouTube, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. Right, I got the Fat Electrician reviews, the AC-130, suggested by loads of people. Timothy Jennings, Charles Brown, Richard Hartman, loads of you. I appreciate all of you for suggesting. And right, yeah, it's Mother's Day here, so happy Mother's Day, Mum. I love you lots. Of course I do. Right, I know it's not Mother's Day over there in the USA, but happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. Happy Mother's Day. Belated or early, I haven't got a clue. But yeah. Oh yeah, I read in the comments as well that it confused me that uranium was metal. I thought it was a radioactive material, and I couldn't even think of that word the last time neither. I said atomic, I think, or something like that, or nuclear. But yeah, I had heard of depleted uranium, and someone said in the comments that it's basically depleted uranium. So yeah. I mentioned it to my missus and she says, you're a dummy. Of course it's a metal. That was the first thing that came to her mind when I said, if I say uranium, what do you think of? Metal. So yeah, I was a bit of a dummy on that. As I said, I got a lot to learn. So yeah, I'm going to ask questions that will come across as stupid or say stupid stuff, but that's what I've done this far, to learn. So let's get on with it. Give it a like. No one will like it. I hope you're all having a lovely day. If I can't find which way to put these on, we'll start. Big screen angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the period of time between the Vietnam War and the Cold War created some of the deadliest and most awesome military equipment to ever grace the planet. Examples of this would include the commie compacting juggernaut known as the M1 Abrams tank, the indestructible Gatling cannon with wings known as the A-10 Warthog, and the scariest aircraft on the planet, the AC-130. If you don't know, AC stands for attack cargo, which means they basically just put an artillery battery in a cargo plane. But not just any cargo plane, the C-130, a plane capable of going 300 miles an hour. And
I think it's self-explanatory, but he just said cargo there, so it's defending itself while it's taking stuff. As long as, I don't know, I'll learn.
1,300 miles without needing fuel. Artillery battery in a cargo plane. But not just any cargo plane, the C-130. A plane capable of going 300 miles an hour. And 1,300 miles without needing fuel. It is powered by 4 Allison engines totaling over 17,200 horsepower. Yeah, horsepower. As in 746 watts of energy. I will literally measure in farm animals before I use the metric system. Ladies and gentlemen, this all got started when...
So I did say that in the comments that he won't use metric system. I'll be honest with you, I get confused between metric and imperial or whatever else there is, because we use it all. I do anyway. So, what's inch? Is that metric or imperial? I genuinely don't know. And I feel as though a lot of Brits are the same because we just use them both. It ain't... I don't know. I know there's a stereotype that you use one type and we use other. I don't even know what the stereotype is. That's mental.
A bunch of grunts took a Douglas AC-47, also known as a Spooky, knocked the windows out of it and stuck cannons out the side during Vietnam, effectively doing a drive-by with a plane. After seeing how effective this tactic was, the United States government decided to upgrade it to the C-130, add better camera systems, night vision systems, and better guns. C-130s can be equipped with miniguns, Gatling cannons, auto cannons, regular cannons, Hellfire missiles, and fucking howitzers. However, the most common is for it to have a 30mm
Owlets, is they're them things that they used in World War II, aren't they? They're on the ground.
Cannon and a 105mm cannon. Yeah, I know I said millimeter. Yes, I know that's metric. So yes, we do use the metric system for ammunition. But it's just a flex because we want to beat you at your own game. Because let's face it, if America starts manufacturing ammunition in 12s, there's going to be a lot more than 50 stars on that flag. Now, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, this plane is literally just an artillery battery that is moving at 300 miles an hour, doing death donuts around the battlefield, lobbing 50-pound shells of ammunition at the enemy. And it can continue to do that for 1,300 miles. The AC-130's been given a lot of nicknames over time, such as Puff the Magic Dragon, the Spectre, the Ghost Rider. But after it destroyed over 10,000 enemy vehicles in Vietnam, it was given the name the Angel of Death. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world's biggest unhealthcare system at its finest. These planes cost $210 million. And with the United States having over 50 of them, it's no wonder that the national debt is skyrocketing. Then again, when you have 50 AC-130s, who's really gonna come to collect? You've got a better shot at getting your bike back from Debo. So in conclusion, if by some miracle you manage to put the grunts on their heels, they will call up the Air Force and summon the Angel of Death itself. At which point you will become an anonymous smudge on the screen that is about to get erased forever. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my content, would maybe like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that right here. That is also the link that you can find all my merchandise. I've just added high-vis work shirts and hoodies, as well as a plain Fat Electrician shirt. If you're watching this somewhere else besides TikTok, that link should be in the video description. So until next time, thank you for your service. Quack bang out.
Right, yeah, I'm going to get on with this one now. I'll get it started just in case of any ads. These ads. I will edit this bit out before it starts. Right, yeah, no Angel of Death. I have heard that before, but I didn't know it was AC-130. And if I'm right, I think I don't watch normal TV, but I saw on YouTube that there's loads of planes taking off the other day from an RAF base here in the UK. And I think one of them looked like the AC-130. I weren't watching it, it was just kind of in the background while I was doing my thing. So yeah, I'll have to look that up afterwards. Or let me know in the comments if you know, because I know obviously loads of stuff going on at the minute, all craziness. But yeah, I'll see you on the other side, so I'm going to edit this bit out. Alright, we're back from the bloody adverts. Right, inside the US most feared aerial gunship built ever. So this will talk about it a little bit more, I'm imagining. I guess it's going to. It's a bit long, the video anyway. So I'll subscribe, give it a like. No, I like it. Let's go. It looks like a beast there already, doesn't it? Got a big old cannon sticking out the side. That's what I'm talking about.
A single aircraft circles 10,000 feet above the battlefield. From its side, a 105mm howitzer, the biggest gun ever mounted on a fixed wing plane, unleashes hell.
When I hear howitzer, I don't know why. Am I wrong? I thought it was a German gun from World War II. Is it a modified version of that? Let me know. As I said, I will ask questions that a lot of you think, what you want about, you idiot? But I'm here to learn.
Each 43-pound shell side, a 105mm howitzer, the biggest gun ever mounted on a fixed wing plane, unleashes hell. Each 43-pound shell hits with pinpoint accuracy, obliterating targets nearly 2 miles away. Enemy forces call it the Angel of Death. Our troops know it as the Ghost Rider. For over 5 decades, this flying fortress has been America's deadliest close air support weapon. What makes this gunship so terrifying?
When was this made? I had to do maths in my head then. 5 decades. 70s.
That enemies would rather surrender than face it? The answer will shock you.
Boom.
Introduction. The AC-130 gunship represents something truly exceptional in military aviation. While fighter jets streak across the sky at supersonic speeds, this slow-moving, propeller-driven aircraft dominates the battlefield in ways no other plane can match. Since September 1967, when the first prototype touched down in Vietnam, these gunships have saved countless American lives and struck fear into enemy forces worldwide.
60s, not the 70s.
The current model, the AC-130J Ghost Rider, entered service in 2017 and represents the pinnacle of 56 years of continuous development. With 31 aircraft delivered to Air Force Special Operations Command, this beast operates from bases...
Beast indeed. It's just... I don't know, it don't look as though it'd take off. It's so huge. It's mental.
...in Florida and
It's got all that horsepower though, hasn't it?
But can deploy anywhere on Earth within hours. If you're proud of what our armed forces accomplish with incredible machines like this, type PROUD in the comments below. What separates the AC-130 from every other attack aircraft? 3 things. First, sustained firepower. While jets make quick passes and disappear, the Ghost Rider circles overhead for hours, raining precision fire whenever needed. Second, incredible accuracy. Its advanced sensors can identify objects nearly 10 miles away, delivering ordnance within shouting distance of friendly troops. Third, versatility. Carrying everything from 30mm cannons to cruise missiles, It adapts to any mission. The Vietnam War origins. The story begins in 1967 during the height of the Vietnam War. American forces faced a critical problem. Enemy trucks carrying troops and supplies streamed down the Ho Chi Minh Trail under dense jungle canopy. Traditional fighter jets couldn't loiter long enough to hunt effectively. Engineers at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base took a C-130 Hercules cargo hauler and transformed it. They cut holes along the left side and installed 4 7.62mm miniguns and 4 20mm Vulcan cannons. A night vision telescope went in the forward door. Most importantly, they added an analog fire control computer handcrafted by RAF Wing Commander Tom Pinkerton. The prototype arrived at Nha Trang Air Base on September 21st, 1967. The results exceeded every expectation. Flying over the Ho Chi Minh Trail, the AC-130, codenamed Spectre, obliterated hundreds of trucks. Analysis revealed stunning efficiency. Destroying a truck cost just $5,100 with the AC-130. The same mission using an F-105 fighter cost $118,000. During the 1969-1970 dry season, just 12 AC-130s destroyed 47,000 tons of supplies. In some missions, crews damaged or destroyed 25 trucks in a single sortie.
Imagine being able to build anything
I'll edit this
just
out.
by thinking about it.
Just 12 AC-130s destroyed 47,000 tons of supplies. In some missions, crews damaged or destroyed 25 trucks in a single sortie. But success came with
In
danger.
a single what? A
In
sortie?
1970,
Sorry, I couldn't understand what he said there. In a single?
7,000 tons of supplies. In some missions, crews damaged or destroyed 25 trucks in a single sortie. But success came with danger.
Sortie. I
In
don't understand what he said
1972
there, sorry.
alone, 4 AC-130s were shot down. Despite losses, these gunships destroyed over 10,000 enemy trucks and saved countless American lives. Enter the Ghost Rider. The AC-130J Ghost Rider represents everything learned from 50 years of gunship operations, built into a 21st century airframe. Based on the MC-130J Commando II, the Ghost Rider features 4 Rolls-Royce turbo.
I've been trying to figure out why it looks so different to, apart from the weaponry and all that sort of stuff, why it looks so different to conventional, like, planes that look like this. Is what I mean by that. Do you know, when you think about a jet, holiday jet or something like that, the wings are like in the middle of the plane or at the bottom or a little bit, I suppose. Not right here at the top. So yeah, that's standing out to me. Now it wasn't. I was trying to figure out why it looks so different.
Props, generating 4,000 21st century airframe. Based on the MC-130J Commando II, the Ghost Rider features 4 Rolls-Royce turboprops, generating 4,700 shaft horsepower each. Maximum speed hits 400.
See, this is different plane then. Is this more modern? Or was one, because different planes aren't they? So we've got different engines on it. 'Cause the other one he said, I can't remember what he said. The other engines were named, but I've never heard of it before, so I can't remember what he said. But yeah, obviously I've heard of Rolls Royce engines. So I think he said, I don't remember him saying Rolls Royce on the last one.
116 miles per hour. Range extends 3,000 miles without 1,700 shaft horsepower each. Maximum speed hits
Shaft
416 miles per hour. Range extends 3,000 miles without refueling. Service ceiling reaches 28,000 feet. But weapons make the Ghost Rider truly fearsome. The trainable 30mm GAU-23 Bushmaster II cannon fires precision rounds. The legendary 105mm howitzer delivers devastating firepower. The force of each shot pushes the 80-ton aircraft 6 feet sideways, yet shells impact exactly where intended 10,000 feet.
I'm sorry if I got that completely wrong by saying that howitzer World War II German. It's World War II in my head for some reason. Gotta be a reason, I can't think why.
Below. Wing pylons carry up to 8 GBU-39 small diameter bombs, or AGM-114 Hellfire missiles. 10 common launch tubes fire GBU-69B small glide munitions, or AGM-176 Griffin missiles. This diverse arsenal means the Ghost Rider can engage any target with the appropriate weapon. Advanced sensors identify objects nearly 10 miles away. Electro-optical cameras see details invisible to human eyes. Infrared sensors detect heat signatures through darkness and smoke. All-weather radar penetrates clouds. Before we dive deeper, please take a second to like this video and subscribe. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but makes a huge difference to us. The mission crew includes 2 pilots, a combat systems officer, a weapons systems operator, a sensor operator, a loadmaster, and 3 gunners. This team coordinates seamlessly, turning sensor data into accurate fire within seconds. Cutting-edge 2025 upgrades. The Ghost Rider isn't standing still. 3 major upgrades transform its capabilities. First, the Black Arrow Small Cruise Missile. In 2025, AC-130Js successfully completed launch tests of this revolutionary weapon. Weighing approximately 200 pounds, the Black Arrow can carry various payloads depending on mission requirements. Range extends roughly 200 miles. With Black Arrow, a single gunship can strike targets anywhere within a 125,664 square mile circle, larger than New Mexico. Second, the ANAPG-83 Scalable Agile Beam Radar. In August 2025, Special Operations Command announced plans to equip 30 AC-130Js with this advanced AESA radar. Capabilities include high-resolution synthetic aperture radar imagery, enabling all-weather target engagement, ground-moving target indicator tracking monitors vehicles. Enhanced resistance to jamming ensures reliability.
Bloody adverts.
Third, AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missiles. These weapons are being integrated onto AC-130Js for maritime strike missions. Each Harpoon measures nearly 13 feet long, weighs over 1,500 pounds, and cruises just feet above the water. Why would a gunship need anti-ship missiles? Because future conflicts may involve contested maritime environments, particularly in the Pacific. An AC-130J armed with harpoons can patrol vast ocean areas, identify enemy ships, and engage from standoff range. Coordination with carrier strike groups. The AC-130's role extends beyond land operations. In modern naval warfare, these gunships coordinate closely with carrier strike groups to provide capabilities that carrier-based aircraft cannot match. While F-35C Lightning IIs and FA-18 Super Hornets launched from aircraft carriers excel at air superiority and precision strikes, they lack the sustained loitering ability of the AC-130. A Super Hornet might spend 20 to 30 minutes on station before needing to return to the carrier. The Ghost Rider can orbit for hours, providing persistent overwatch. Consider a scenario in the Pacific. A carrier strike group encounters threats from small fast attack craft, coastal installations, or island-based forces. F-35s can deliver precision strikes, but once their weapons are expended, they must return. The AC-130, with its diverse arsenal and extended endurance, maintains pressure on the enemy continuously. The integration of Harpoon missiles specifically targets this naval role. While carrier-based aircraft carry anti-ship missiles, the AC-130's sensors and loiter time allow it to hunt enemy vessels over vast areas. It can identify, track, and engage multiple targets during a single mission, something fast jets cannot accomplish as effectively. F-18 Super Hornets provide the speed and initial strike capability. F-35 delivers stealth penetration and high-end targeting. The AC-130 brings sustained firepower and persistence. Together they create a layered defense and offense strategy that maximizes each platform's strengths. In recent exercises, AC-130Js practiced maritime interdiction alongside naval forces. The gunship's advanced sensors detected small craft that ship-based radars struggled to identify.
Where are they flying over there? That looks beautiful. To me, right, I know it's not, because there's no built-up city around it, But on the map, it looks like the Thames in London on the map. It looks just like it, but I know it's not.
Its precision weapons disabled targets
Let
without
me know
sinking
where
them
it is,
entirely.
please.
Critical for capturing vessels and gathering intelligence rather than just destroying threats. Supporting carrier operations. Aircraft carriers represent America's mobile air bases, but they require protection and support. A C-130 stationed at forward bases complement carrier operations in several ways. First,
Airwick or something like that. We have that flying over here all the damn time. Not that one that we have. I think it's called the Airwack, if I'm right. I don't know what yours guys is called. I'll find out, they tell me.
When carriers operate near hostile coastlines, land-based threats emerge. The AC-130 can eliminate coastal anti-ship missile batteries, radar installations, and command centers, clearing the way for carrier air wings to operate safely.
I just love the look of
Second,
these beasts.
search and rescue. If a pilot ejects over hostile territory, carrier-based helicopters handle recovery. But the AC-130 provides armed overwatch during rescue operations, suppressing enemy forces that might threaten downed pilots or rescue crews. Third, special operations support.
All the training, all the virtual reality training, simulated training, all that. I bet none of that prepares for the actual first time these guys do that. It's got to be absolutely great. It's what they train for, what they work for and all that, so it scared the life out of me, but I bet it's a great buzz for them guys.
Navy SEALs and other special operations forces often deploy from carriers or nearby ships. When these teams conduct raids on coastal targets or island installations, AC-130s provide the precise, sustained fire support that carrier-based jets cannot deliver during extended ground operations. The relationship works both ways. Carrier-based E-2 Hawkeye early warning aircraft provide the AC-130 with real-time intelligence about threats and targets. F-35s with their advanced sensors identify enemy positions and relay coordinates to the gunship. This networked approach multiplies the effectiveness of every platform, the war on terror and modern missions. Afghanistan and Iraq proved the AC-130's value in the 21st century. Night after night, gunships orbited over combat zones, responding instantly when troops needed support. The AC-130 became known as the infantryman's best friend. When troops found themselves surrounded and desperate, those 4 turboprop engines overhead meant salvation. The gunship could fire danger close, within meters of friendly positions, with unmatched accuracy. In 2015, AC-130s destroyed over 100 ISIS-operated oil tanker trucks in Syria, crippling terrorist financing. In 2023, an AC-130J struck Iranian-backed militia groups in Iraq after they attacked Al-Assad Air Base. These missions demonstrated capabilities that neither carrier-based aircraft nor land-based fighters could replicate. The combination of sensors, weapons diversity, and persistence.
Getting frustrated with these adverts, I am. I'll have to pay for premium.
Advantages.
I'll pay for it.
Unique tactical advantages. What makes the AC-130 so effective? The pylon turn remains fundamental. By flying in a wide circle, weapons remain pointed at targets continuously. Unlike jets making quick passes, the gunship maintains constant fire. Loitering capability separates it from every other platform. Jets carry limited fuel. The Ghost Rider can orbit for hours, with aerial refueling, theoretically until crew fatigue or ammunition depletion forces it to land. Crew expertise cannot be overstated.
Big old cargo plane like that, it'd be a while before you ran out of munitions, innit, I imagine. Jesus.
Operating an AC-130 requires extraordinary coordination. Pilots maintain precise altitude and banking. Combat systems officers manage missions. Weapons operators select ordnance. Sensor operators identify targets. Gunners load and fire weapons. Everyone works together flawlessly. Challenges and adaptations. Despite successes, the AC-130 faces serious challenges. Large radar cross-section, slow speed, and low altitude operations made it devastating in permissive environments like Afghanistan. But against peer adversaries with advanced surface-to-air missiles, survival becomes questionable. Air Force Special Operations Command acknowledges these concerns. Plans include advanced automation, ASA radar integration, and standoff weapons extending strike range beyond air defense envelopes. However, Lieutenant General Michael Conley clarified that the 105mm howitzer will remain. The weapon's psychological impact and ability to destroy hardened targets can't be replaced. The strategic shift toward Pacific conflicts drives innovation. The AC-130J's maritime capabilities, extended cruise missile range, and ability to operate from improvised locations position it for relevant roles even against advanced adversaries. It won't attack major warships protected by layered defenses, but finishing off damaged vessels, supporting island operations, and providing armed overwatch for friendly forces remain viable missions. Combined with F-35s and F-18s from carriers, the AC-130 fills gaps that fast jets cannot address. Conclusion. The AC-130J Ghost Rider stands as one of America's most feared weapons for good reason. From Vietnam jungles to Afghan mountains, from Iraqi deserts to potential Pacific conflicts, this aircraft has dominated battlefields and saved countless American lives. Its evolution from a modified cargo plane to a sophisticated precision strike platform demonstrates American innovation. The ongoing upgrades, Black Arrow missiles, AESA radar, Harpoon anti-ship weapons ensure relevance for decades. Working alongside carrier-based F-35s and F-18s, the AC-130 provides capabilities no other platform matches. While fast jets deliver speed in initial strikes, the Ghost Rider brings sustained firepower and persistence. Most importantly...
See, that's something as well. When jets are flying the speeds that they're going, and they let up a missile, and that just disappears. I love the stuff.
No other platform matches. While fast jets deliver speed in initial strikes, the Ghost Rider brings sustained firepower and persistence. Most importantly, the men and women who fly and maintain these aircraft exemplify the courage and professionalism that make America's military the finest in the world. Their dedication
It doesn't even sound that brutal. It's a great sound, but I imagine it sounds brutal if you're on the opposite end of it. But it sounds like a nice gentle thud, if there was such a thing.
Ensures that when our troops need support, maintain these aircraft exemplify the courage and professionalism that make America's military the finest in the world.
I love the look of the belt and everything. I love the entirety of that.
Their dedication ensures that when our troops need support, the angel of death arrives right on time. If you found this valuable, please like this video and subscribe for more military content covering gunships, carriers, and the incredible aircraft that protect our freedom.
Stand by.
You know, I know you.
Up. Well, I'm going to be doing that later. Anyway, no, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to be checking out loads more stuff of the military thing. That's obviously not the only bloody thing of America, but it's a huge thing of America. And I love the military, full stop. It's not so much about the regiments and stuff like that, just the machinery and that. I'm just a typical bloke. I just like the machinery. But yeah, I really... The howitzer thing as well. Let me know whether I feel as though I'm probably wrong. And I might have offended some of you as well. I hope I haven't. But yeah, no, for some reason, I thought the... I'm starting to think of the jukebox now. I'm getting confused. Before I get any more confused, I'm going to leave you all. I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye. Bye-bye.